Over 16,000 unique figures have been made, and they've become a staple of the franchise. As of 2020, LEGO has produced over 4 billion minifigures, and around 340 million are made every single year. With LEGO having licenses for popular franchises, collectors are willing to pay absurd amounts on sets just to get one figure. In the aftermarket, these figures can be worth hundreds, or even thousands. In 2010, LEGO released Minifigures Series 1, a blind bag that contained one of 16 figures from a unique collection that had never been seen before. It was so successful that it's still running till this day and has reached Series 26, with 20 other sets being made on TV shows, movies, and even sports. Within 3 years, LEGO had already made it to Series 10, so they decided to celebrate and make it special. That's when Mr. Gold was born. He was so exclusive that there were only 5,000 ever produced, and it was like nothing that had ever been seen before. He was completely covered from head to toe with a shiny gold chrome finish. Not real gold before anyone asks. Alongside white gloves and a golden staff complete with a diamond on top. If you're lucky enough to find one, it would contain a unique code that could be entered on the LEGO website to register your finding on a live counter that would show where he was being found across the world. You would also be awarded a printable certificate that would congratulate you on finding the super rare minifigure. To no one's surprise, this ended up causing massive controversy across the world. Dubbed Goldgate by the founder of Brickset, a popular online LEGO database, the search for Mr. Gold took the world by storm. When it was announced, collectors all over the world made their opinion known that they won't be able to ever complete their collections because of how rare he was. Some could cope with not getting the extremely limited Comic-Con minifigures, as there were only 350 of some at a location-specific event, but Mr. Gold was a different story. This was a minifigure that had the chance to appear anywhere across the world in a regular set, and everyone went crazy for it. Store employees would fill the bags for the figure before putting them on shelves to prevent anyone else from getting one. Some stores would backdoor the blind bags and let certain people go through them before anyone else did. A Toys R Us in the USA at the time publicly announced that all their packs had been checked for Mr. Gold before they made it to the floor to prevent the havoc from reaching their store. Many people didn't even check the bags but would instead buy the entire box and go return it if they were unsuccessful. One individual somehow did this at Walmart with 7 boxes. If anyone did manage to find one, they were instantly listed on eBay for around $750. At the time, these ridiculous sums caused outrage in the community as they were found in a $5 blind bag, but realistically, those prices seem like a steal nowadays. The community said that LEGO should have done the whole thing differently. Most suggested that he should have been replaced by a random code that wouldn't have been able to be felt before opening, as if it was one of Willy Wonka's golden tickets. Others suggested that you should have been able to send a photo to LEGO of your full Series 10 collection and receive a Mr. Gold as a reward. In my opinion, that was a terrible idea as it defeats the limited purpose of the figure and can easily be cheated. Although LEGO's marketing had worked, it did not work the way they intended it to. The biggest complaint ended up being how unfair it was on LEGO's biggest fans, the kids. While they were at school during the day, older collectors would be rummaging through the early restocks of packs, making it nearly impossible for the average fan to find one. As soon as Series 10 was over, Mr. Gold disappeared from the LEGO website and was never seen again. If LEGO were trying to forget this ever happened, the damage had already been done. There were rumours of a Mrs. Gold or a Mr. Diamond for Series 20, but to no one's surprise, it never happened and it's unlikely there'll ever be a minifigure like this again. A recent post online claims to have found one for $100 on eBay, and when he sent the money through PayPal, it ended up bouncing back as it was never claimed by anyone. He contacted the seller and to his surprise, no one replied, yet 100% Mr. Gold was shipped to him for completely free. Another post claims to have found one in a $35 tub of LEGO. Although this one was heavily damaged and worth far less than it could be, it was a Mr. Gold. Despite how limited this minifigure was, people have been finding him in all sorts of places to this day. If you're looking to buy one, prices are currently sitting at around $6,000 on Bricklink. With many fakes appearing on eBay and other online platforms, it's best to know what's real and what's fake. The easiest way to see if any minifigure is legit is by looking for the LEGO symbol on either the neck, legs, or head. If it doesn't have it, it's fake. 11 years on, Goldgate stands firm as one of LEGO's most infamous moments within its long history. A simple and exciting marketing plan for kids and collectors turned into a nightmare as soon as it begun. As the live counter was shut down and not every finding was registered, no one has an idea on how many have been found. Maybe all of them were found, or maybe someone has one unknowingly sealed in their basement. Wherever they might be, you might just be that next person who ends up finding one.